All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So, after my mother told me, you know what I mean, she was disappointed and everything. Got myself together, you know what I'm saying? I got A's all the next 2 semesters or whatever. Got into another fight, I got put out, right?
Okay.
So now, people would hit me, you know, this is when I'm trying to still get back in school, right?
Okay.
Because I'm 19 years old, right?
Okay.
So, working out, trying to get into a school, you know what I mean, trying to people, you know, listen to people saying they can help me get into college and things like that. It never really panned out. So now all these semi-pro teams is coming out, and all these, you know, we got all these leagues around town.
Right.
And I'm always hearing, he ain't playing D1. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even played in the high school in the city.
Right.
He ain't, you know what I mean, go overseas. You know, of course, he ain't go to the league. And, you know what I mean, all I know is he get buckets up 33rd YMCA.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's what like kind of like gave me the fire. Like, okay, well, you know what? Everywhere in the city, I'm going to kill until they say, okay, we're going to stamp them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Even though in my mind, I felt like I'm stamped because some of the guys that they said was stamped, I'm like, I kills these guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if I don't kill them, they know. Like, they like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Check.
Like, they know. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, one-on-one always been my thing. So I've been doing that for 10, 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Playing one-on-one for money. Playing, you know what I mean? Playing one-on-one and everything.
Now, hold
like
on,
that.
let's get into the one-on-one just a little bit. Before we get to the free smoke, but the one-on-one. When you start out there, because people, Baltimore City, the one-on-one scene is thick.
Yeah.
It's personal. You know what I'm saying?
It's get real out there, man.
Yeah, it's about the Skrilla. And it's about pride. East and West pride. All that goes down. Yeah. So go ahead, talk to the people about that.
I just always like really been a fan of like one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Even like when I was in high school, you know what I'm saying? Even right after that, like, but then I became like a super fan of it like when I was up Essex, you know what I'm saying? Like me and Ty, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I like it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, unlimited dribbles, 3 dribbles, 2 dribbles. Me and Ty even used to play 1 dribble sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So I just liked it, you know what I mean?
What were some of the guys that was playing one-on-one at the time? What were some of those guys that you was like, even that you wasn't playing, but that was in the mix?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, like even like the 2-on-2 games, the one-on-one games, you know, like Mo, Kenny, Ty, Paris, you know what I mean, Zeke, you know what I mean, the guys that's like older than me, like, you know what I mean, but that's the type of vibe I like when they was playing guys for money and things like that, you know what I'm saying, like, I like it, you know what I'm saying, I like it, you know what I mean, so it always been like a, you know what I mean, then you know, once you know, cause kinda in y'all era, it's like the playing for money, one-on-one for money, like kinda died, right? Yeah. And then maybe like 10 years ago, it like rebirthed. We started doing it again. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just very entertaining. I like it. Like it's more so about. See me, I don't really need the money. Yeah. I don't really need the money game for me to play to my full potential. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because just losing pride and bragging rights is just like losing $10,000 for me.
Yeah.
I know some people can be like they can lose and be like, you ain't beat me for no money. But see me, I lose, I'ma feel like I lost and I just lost $10,000.
And not only that, everybody gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna talk about it. But that's a good pressure though. That's good. Everybody can't get that. Now we're gonna. But before we get back to the one-on-one, the free smoke, let's turn it back a little bit. Now that the semi-pro team's coming, because I want you to tell the people the numbers that you was putting up. I'm watching you from afar.
Yeah.
But the numbers that you was putting up was crazy. And tell the people where they could go and check out these highlights too.
Well, they all on YouTube. You know, you can type in Terry Hosley on YouTube. You know what I mean? All over the pop up, or you can type in Bay Area Shuckers. That's SHUCKERS versus, and you know, hella like a whole bunch of games will pop up if you want to like watch the 4 games. But you know what I mean? Like, and that's another thing that really wasn't respected, but. I mean, I was getting 60s, 50s, 40s, you know what I'm saying? Like, for like 2 months straight, I was averaging like 38, you know what I'm saying? Like,
do y'all hear that? Say that one more time. Slow that back. Slow that back.
It was like a 2-month period. I was averaging like 38. That's a fact, though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go on there. You know what I mean? Yeah. And when this drop, we're gonna tag some of the Bay Area Shuckers organization people, and they gonna vouch for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Gus, he was there. Rocky Velmo was there. Mm-hmm. They can vouch. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, a couple people in the city was coming out there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Checking this out because they would hear about it. Like, yo, Terry out there. You know what I mean? So they come. You know what I mean? Some came, in my opinion, some came with a negative standpoint because they want to be like, they just want to come and say, oh, this competition ain't that good, things like that, you know what I mean? But you know how it is.
60 is 60.
60 is 60, you know what I'm saying? And my only thing, when I used to fight back, and like people, like, you know, the haters or whatever you want to call it, my thing used to be like, y'all say that, but y'all couldn't get 60 in this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I felt about some people. Like, y'all couldn't get 60 in this. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that I just had 55 and then a week later I got 60, y'all couldn't do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And it was hella like nice people. Like Baby Shaq was in the league. Kamante Griffin. Shout out to Kamante. He played in that league. He played on the Bombers. He played in the league. We used to play them all the time. He played on the Bombers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got me, you got Gus, you got Rocky. You know what I'm saying? You got Ojo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From out DC. Shout out to Ojo. Like, it was hella like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dudes that really could play. You get what I'm saying? Like all the like Philly. It was called Delaware Destroyers, I think, but it was like Philly dudes.
Okay.
They had dudes that really could bump, like that really could hoop. You know what I mean? You remember the Philly dudes used to win the Ocean City tournament all the time? Them dudes had like a team in that. Like them, they can hoop. Yeah. And I was getting 40s, 50s, and 60s. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care. Yeah. Buckets is buckets.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Now, I know by this time, you getting all these buckets. I know they say, why you ain't going overseas?
Yeah, well, you know, I had I was on probation for something. You know what I mean? I also had like a child support issue.
Okay.
Whereas though, kind of find out, supposedly, if I could give them proof that I was going to make money, they supposed to granted me to get my passport because I would be making money. I never knew that until it was over. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, I had a child support issue and I had a probation issue. Like, you know, where I wasn't technically supposed to leave the state. You know, I'm off probation now, so I definitely was leaving the state because I was playing in Jersey, you know, Philly, New York, and things like that. But yeah, but I couldn't get no passport and things like that. So I like it was a lot of talk about like deals.
How did you handle that mentally though? How you
I mean,
like
at times mentally, like it was hurtful. You know what I'm saying? Like I cried a lot. You know, like on my lonesome, I cried a lot. I felt like, you know, unaccomplished. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to JY, you know what I mean, Jamal Young. He was talking to me one day and he was like, look, all the real hoopers really know what's up with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The people like myself, this is his word, people like myself that know you more personally know exactly why things ain't happening.
Right.
He was like, so, when you doing what you doing in the semi-pro league, whether you feel like who respect it or not, you just be the best that you can be at what you're doing. And you just, once you just accept what's going on with yourself, you know what I'm saying? He like, because at the end of the day, I'm telling you, like, I made the mistakes regardless, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always felt like I took care of my daughter, but I still was the one being naive. Like, I took care of my daughter, I'm not paying it. Okay. You get what I'm saying? So regardless, I still did that.
Yeah.
What I was on probation for, I did that. You get what I'm saying? So I really made the mistake.
And see, this when you start growing as a man, you take responsibility for your own actions. Yeah. But go ahead, carry on.
Yeah, but it take a while for you to get to that point.
Right.
To really accept, like, okay, you know what, dude, you made the mistake. Right. So you gotta live with it. You know what I'm saying? And it really used to hurt, man, because I never hated on another man, but it was dudes, like no names or nothing, but it was dudes that get deals, and I was like, I used to really, you know what I mean? Like I used to really do that to you, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then but see, things like that let me know, like, you know what? I made a mistake. I can live with this. Looking at this, I know I could have made over 100,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact I could have did it.
Yeah.
Because you did it, and I know I was better than you.
Right.
No, not saying you wasn't good, but I know I was clearly better than you at every aspect of the game. So I know I could have did it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But it takes a lot of growth. You know what I'm saying?
This I usually ask during interviews. I usually ask players this. I usually ask them, when did you get over being, I won't say depressed, Because a lot of us don't like how
depressed. You can say depressed.
Yeah, all right. We can go with the. When did you get over your depression of the game, of the moves you made due to the game? Because I had some of them say, "Listen, man, I ain't really over it. Yeah. I just know out of some things I can live with now. Yeah. It's, you know what I'm saying, that I won't let hinder me. Right. But it is not a day or a couple of days to go past that something pop in my head. I'm not gonna linger on it.
It's like because it's like both sides. Let me just tell this short story. It's like, okay, so about 2013, right? I had an agent at the time, Daniel Hassan, right? He sends me to New York for D-League trial, right?
Okay.
I hate big open trials because I'd rather have individual workout and then put 10 guys together, watch y'all play, rather than 70 people, 80, 100 people. Because what happens is you find yourself out there just trying to show one aspect of your game, right? Like a lot of people like don't really look at my game like that, but like you put me around the right players, like I really can pass. You know what I'm saying? But in an open trial like that, it's like you either got to be a super freak athlete or you just got to score just so you can get the eye. Like, oh, okay, now let me watch him. You get what I'm saying? Like basically, the road I took, I had no room for error. Okay. You know what I mean? Like at all. Like even if it's a lead and I don't get 4, if I get 25 is a good game if you win. But it's like, nah, I had to get 30s and 40s just to get the eye. Okay. But anyway, I'm out there. And you remember Allen Houston that played for the New York Knicks? He was like the general manager of that D-League team at the time, or maybe underneath the general, like he was something, right? And they played like a game. I had like 40. I had like 40 and like 8 assists. And they cut me, right? So at that moment, I went home, I cried, and I was finished. I was like, I ain't even playing no type of professional, no semi-pro now. It's just effort.
Right? Yeah.
And because that really hurt me out, because I think like on my 40th point out there, I think it was like a fast break. I like bounced it, like dunked it real hard. And mind you, I'm 5'11", 6 feet. Everybody else there is 6'4", 6'5", 6'11". So I'm like one of the littlest guys, and to see me really get up, crazy. You know, everybody like boom. Even like people, parents and stuff of the other players, when they see me on the side of the people that got cut, they was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, I was done. Like I was like, you know what, man, I'm finished.
Yeah.
Patey, right? Greg, that owned the Hawks, shout out to Patey. He called me, right? I never even knew Patey. He called me and said, yo, because he said, yo, this Greg, yo, I'm starting this Baltimore Hawks thing. Boom, it's gonna be big for the city.
Yeah.
Man, we want you to play. And I was like, all right, yo, you know what I mean? But I wasn't.
Mentally, like,
yeah, because I was finished. And then he can tell you, like, I didn't come until like I came to the very first trial, right? And then I just never came back to practice, probably like for like a month.
Okay.
Right? And then I just showed up. Because when I showed up, I was like on the 4th squad.
Okay.
He threw me on the 4th squad. Like I was there for like a month and a half.
Okay.
Right? And the first game of the Baltimore Hawks, right? I think it was 2014 or 15. It might have been 14, I think. I think it was Halloween of 2014.
Okay.
I think that was the first game, right? The very first game. I had like 29, right? But it was just 500 people inside of St. Francis. And then it really just gave me my version of D1.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like to some people it might be like, bro, you know what I mean? But to me, in my mental, it's like, damn. You know what I mean? A hands up move, one dribble, snatch. Yeah. Everybody went crazy. They jumped up off the floor seats. They went crazy. I hit the shot. You know what I'm saying? And I went crazy. And I had a bad first half.
And you still finished with 20?
I had like 25 the second half. You know what I'm saying? And like that one move I did, man, like I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna show you like when we finish.
Okay.
It was just, it went crazy in there. Like, you know what I mean? Like Scooter was still alive. Rest in peace, Scooter. Him, the whole YBS, they was like in the back part by the speakers. It was just the fire marshal was there trying to shut it down. It was crazy. That first game, anybody tell you, and anybody watch this, that first game with the Baltimore Hawks, it was Halloween. I don't know if it was 15, I think it was 14. It was 2000, it definitely was 2014. Because my last game for the Hawks was in March 2015. So it was 2014 Halloween.
Okay.
The first game of Baltimore Hawks history.
Crazy.
And that right there, I was like, yo, you know what I mean? Like when I went home, I was like, damn, you know what I mean?
Felt
like
good.
I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? And that's when I started to really get my real respect.
Okay.
You feel me? That's when it started. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then I went from, we had a little disagreement with the Hawks. I left the Hawks. I went to the DMV Warriors.
Right.
Right, and that's what I was playing with for the rest of my, semi-pro career. Played with the DMV Warriors. But people weren't coming out with lawn. You know what I'm saying? The hoop. The watch hooping since Lance and all of them was in high school. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Danny and them was in high school, things like that. So that's where our games was at, Woodlawn.
Right.
You know, you got me, BJ, you got Dylan, you got Sponge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had that shit packed. You know what I mean? Excuse my language, I'm sorry.
No,
we had it packed, you know what I'm saying? And it was just more and more to fill. But then now it was just like, okay, all right, that's Terry. Big by boom. So, excuse me. So then now in the mix of that, even before the DMV Warriors, I go to Barry Farms. I always wanted to go to Barry Farms ever since I went out there with Gerald one time. Rest in peace, Gerald. Love you.
Now, hold on, before you talk about Barry Farms, give the people a little drop. Tell the people a little bit about Barry Farms.
Oh, Barry Farms. Barry Farms. I'm gonna tell you like this: just anybody from Baltimore or wherever you from, just think about some projects that y'all have there, and just think about a basketball court being like dead middle of the projects, right? You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know Barry Farms was a project. I thought that just was the name of the court. It's an actual thing. They knocked it down now, but it was actual projects. It was called Barry Farms. That's projects.
Okay.
And I mean, the first time I went out there, it rained, right? It rained, but everybody was already there, so we went into the gym. Okay. You know, they got like a gym right there too.
Okay.
Real nice gym, right? I had the game winner, and I had 31.
How it feel? Cause you now
see that
that's like a stage.
Yeah, but see that is different because that's like playing in like hood leagues and like that's always been.
Yeah, but that's still like this. Like that count too.
Yeah, I'm saying, but I was used to that.
Okay.
But since it was out there and Barry Farms is so legendary,
right,
it felt great. You know what I'm saying? It gave me like the high I had the first game with the Hawks. Right. Maybe like times two. You know what I'm saying?
Now people, it's NBA players that play in this league that you talking about. KD played in this league.
Bradley Beal was there that night. We ain't played against them, but because he played the game before me. But we played against Trey Kelly. Josh Selby was on Trey Kelly and them team. Yeah, I don't even think at the time, I don't even think I had a pro on my team. Okay. The team I played with, like Drew All-Stars they had pros to play with them, but I think that day it wasn't like a pro on my team or nothing like that. Because Kevin Durant's brother always played on our team, but he didn't play that day. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got it done. I got my name. Miles called me New Jack City. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Miles, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole Barry Farms movement too, man. That's legendary. So then now it's like, okay, I already did the Shucker thing. So I already built like a Philly, kind of New Jersey, Virginia, DC type of notice. Yeah. Because all them type of guys is all the whole DMV and Philly is in the APBL at the time. But then now the Baltimore Hawks thing, we going further a little bit. And but I got Baltimore now, you know what I'm saying? And then Barry Farms is like, okay, now they got you out Barry Farms. Yeah. Now you like you respected out Barry Farms. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. And then now, the Brunson League was going on, but the Brunson League got bigger. When the first year it was down the Mello Center.
Now tell the people a little bit about the Brunson League.
Oh, that's my NBA.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been on record saying this so many times. The Brunson is my overseas. That's my NBA. That's my overseas. Okay. You get what I'm saying? So. I ain't for no games like when the Brunson going on. Like some people got the overseas experience, got the NBA experience. So it's like this is just coming back home to have fun. But for me, this is overseas for me. You know what I'm saying? This is like even my family knows Sundays. Yeah. No, our family in the summertime, our family days is like Saturday and Friday. Okay. Sunday, Brunson. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like my wife would tell you, Sunday, Brunson. Rough. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you gotta be on there all day. Like, yeah, I need to watch the games. I gotta study guys. Like, that's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. You know what I mean? Like, and, it's just something real big. You know what I mean? For our city, it's like our best league. You know what I'm saying? It's known globally now. You know what I'm saying? So I love the Brunson. You know what I mean? Shout out to Sean and all of them guys over there, you know what I mean? What they do at the Brunson.
Tell the people some of the guys that play in the Brunson, and then tell the people some of the stats that you just put up in the Brunson League.
I think my highest in the Brunson, I ain't getting no 50s and 60s yet, but I got 40, I got like a couple 30s, a whole bunch of like, you know, late 20s and, you know, 20s, but I mean, you got Will Barton, you got Malcolm Delaney, you got Dante Green, you got Rod, Canford, you got Stanton. Josh gonna make his appearance soon, you know what I'm saying? You got myself, you got Westmore, you got Dylan. You got Evan Singletary, you know what I'm saying? You got Cam Washington, you got the Grant brothers, like the NBA Grants.
Yeah.
They came, you know what I mean? The one that played for Chicago and what's the Grant that played on Denver? That's Harvey Grant? Oh, Jeremy Grant.
Jeremy Grant.
Like,
I'm on Pittsburgh. Oh, like it's 3 of them though? Or just
it's like 3 of them. But one of them name is Harvey Grant. I think Harvey Grant came and Jeremy Grant, the power forward, Duncan one, he was there for sure. The other one, I don't know if that was the one that played for Notre Dame or the one that played for Notre Dame. That's the one that played for the Bulls, right? But anyway, they was here. Rudy gonna make an appearance. You got Danny Smith. You know what I'm saying? You got how can I forget these two? Omar Strong, Akil Carr. You know what I'm saying? Akil basically is the face of the Brunson. You know what I mean? Technically. And then shout out to DC guys, you know what I'm saying? Jimmy Black, J-Dub, you know what I'm saying? Jeff Allen.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Marcus Ashton, you know what I'm saying? Alo, like, you know what I mean? It's so many, you know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, now let's get to it. Now this on a local level. Like I said before, I've been watching you from afar. And all the things and the numbers that I've been seeing, the one-on-ones, it all adds up. You've been holding the city down for a long time. Like, I'm outside looking in. So me outside looking in, I'm just gonna say for the last 4 to 5 years. This is me outside looking in. Yeah. So don't take what I'm saying as, Ted, what you talking about? Nah. Because if you know, you know. Right? So but even it's still 4 or 5 years, that's a long time. Now I felt as though that Mo had it for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what
and
I'm
that's
saying?
my favorite player. I hate telling them, you know what I'm saying? But that was me coming up. That was my idol, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's one of the one-on-one games I'm chasing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? Mo had it, like, just like the things that Mo used to do, like in that Mellow Center crowd, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't even talking about St. John's overseas. Like, that's, we already know. I'm talking about since we talking local right now, like, you know what I mean? Like, that just was just, you know what I mean? Like, he walk in, 30, 40 of them, they just sit right there and just like, come on, man, that just was monumental, you know what I'm saying?
He a whole movement.
Yeah.
He a whole movement on his own. Yeah, right?
You know
Shout out to Mo, man. Mo is happy, man. Now, I need to know, I want to know how you feel, though. Like, because you had I say what, about 2 to 3 months ago, Will was on live, and he was on live with Kenny.
Yeah.
Right? Shout out to Kenny and Will, man. Shout out to them guys.
Shout out to KP, shout out to Thrill.
Now, and what I love about it, this is what I love about Will, and I don't even know the guy, but this is what I love about it. He want that crown. He don't want no, this is my town.
Yeah, he's one of the ones, not to cut you off, I'm just gonna say, Will's one of the ones that really don't have nothing to prove to the Brunson at all.
He don't.
You know what I'm saying? But he come and he play like with the attitude like that I got. Like he still got something to prove. You get what I'm saying? So somebody that's in the NBA, you know what I mean? Like really in the NBA, you know what I mean? Doing this thing in the NBA and really come there and play and then really, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, you know, you gotta shout that out.
Yeah, that's much love and respect.
Yeah.
Now we want to hear from you. It's just like how you feel about this whole thing? Do you feel like this is still your town? Do you feel like it's still room to improve? Don't tell it. I don't want no goals enough. I don't want.
Right.
I don't want
so when you say room to improve, what do you mean by that?
I'm just saying this is me.
You mean like me, like as a player? You saying?
As a player, like I don't want to say goals. because I don't want people to know what you got really going on. That you. But
yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm gonna start back to when you said the live thing, right? So Kenny, right? Kenny feels as though he's the one-on-one champ, right? I got love for Kenny. I disagree. You feel me? I disagree. But he makes a good case. You know what I'm saying? But I've been trying to tell him.
He did. Because he beat some people now.
Yeah. He beat some, because even when he ran down the people he beat, I was like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like one of them really surprised me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? But I'll be trying to tell him it's just a different time now. You get what I'm saying? Like when I was 17, 18.
What you mean by that?
When I was 17, 18, 20, I might not have beat you one-on-one. You know what I mean? Especially probably not one-on-one for the money. You get what I'm saying? It's 2020. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm the guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
now I'm gonna tell you this because
me and Kenny gonna get it on.
Yeah, y'all have to get it on.
Yeah, we're gonna get it on.
Because people still talking. Oh, people think Kenny got shot now.
Yeah. Oh no, most definitely. I mean, you like it's just like listen. One thing I know, right? When people ride with somebody, they ride with somebody regardless, right? I just play Ice, right, and I disrespected Ice. I'll go on record and tell you. He'll tell you I apologized to him the next day. I had no idea he still had what he had in the tank.
Okay.
Had no idea. You feel me?
Okay.
But when I say
shout out to Ice.
Shout out to my man Ice. Shout out to Ice. One of the best too. When I say, like you just said, people think he got a shot. When I say people thought he had a shot, fuck thinking he had a shot. People like, bruh, like, he's going to beat you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I was like, really? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking like, Ice ain't got it no more. I know he don't. You know what I'm saying? And he really, he put me in a dogfight. You get what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? I've been had much respect. I love Ice. I had big respect for Ice, but just now it's just even more hats off to Ice, even more. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, so I know people gonna ride with Kenny. You get what I'm saying? He ain't gonna get it done.
Okay.
He ain't gonna get it done.
Okay, now we on this. Now, Up in Smoke. Let's talk about the tour. Let's talk about the tour. You just spoke on. You just finished playing Ice, right? And that was a good game. Yeah. All right. Tell the people what we got in store, and tell the people. This how I feel. He's a big dog, but it's 3 of y'all, right?
It's 2 of us.
It's 2 of y'all.
Yeah.
That's taking on. Basically, y'all taking on the city, right? And the talk is like y'all want the right competition, but y'all don't want to. Tell us what you looking for as far as a competitor. Because I know you don't want to just play anybody.
Yeah, like all right, it's like this, right? I feel like now I'm at the point where I really don't have to just play anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
But I'm just not. You know what I mean? I'm immature a little bit sometimes. So I'm not really with the Hollywood thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not just going to be just playing anybody, though. Right? I'm not, though. But certain people will vouch for you. You know, like if I don't know you already, like certain people will vouch for you or whatever, you know what I mean? And I look and I see it could be, you know what I mean? Like, all right, basically, I don't want to play nobody that I can just wash.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like making movies. I like making movies in general anyway, but I like making movies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like all right, the games that I'm chasing, right? If y'all remember, Isaiah Thomas got on Will Live, right?
Yeah.
And we spoke on that. So that one, right? Quinn Cook, Mo Hatton, you feel me?
Well, see the Mo Hat one, right? I know y'all probably should just do that, just y'all two somewhere. Cause I really, just like you said about Kenny. Even though Mo is Mo getting older, and I know he ain't going what's his name. He ain't gonna, and I ain't putting words in his mouth.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna want to lose though.
I know he not.
And he said he'll beat me. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that'll be a movie. You get what I'm saying? Like, mind you,
that's like passing the torch.
Mind you, multiple people told me I can't beat Mo. Right now, I can't beat Mo. I think I'll beat Mo.
Okay.
Multiple people said I won't beat Mo. You know what I'm saying? Most people think I won't beat Mo from what I heard.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, so if most of y'all think I won't beat him, that should be great to see.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And then it's just, it's like it's a personal game that I want just for me. To be able to say, look, my son get older, look,
I did this.
This was the guy. Yeah. This was the guy. This is the guy I looked up to.
Yeah.
And when we start doing the free smoke thing, I played him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I beat him. I lost to him, whatever.
Yeah.
I played him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what that's for.
And that's love, y'all. That's love.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah,
love,
I love Mo. That's my guy anyway. You know what I'm saying? I love Mo. Like, but the Isaiah Thomas and the Quinn Cook game is like to really show y'all now, like, all right, look. Because I'm gonna go on record and say what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get 2 dubs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna say, see what I'm saying? I could have played where they played at.
Yeah.
That's what that's gonna do for me.
Right.
If I lost 11-10.
Yeah.
It's still gonna say,
oh,
you really could have had because you know they be in the league. your life got to go good as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's gonna say to me, if everything went how it's supposed to went, you could have really had a shot.
Yeah.
Now, I go out there and Isaiah Thomas beat me 11-2, then it could be like, all right, look, now you barking up the wrong tree. You need to calm yourself down. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And the same with Quinn. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
But if it's 11-9, 11-10 either way, it's like, all right, whether I win or lose, it's like, well, yeah. You gonna know, yeah, I'm right there.
Now,
you get what I'm saying? And I'm 34.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know what I mean?
Let me ask you this, because there's a lot of talk on that Instagram. I just want to know if people gonna live up to it, because there was a lot of talk.
Oh, on the lives, right?
Yeah, it was a lot.
And these guys won't pop out. You see, we out there. You know what I mean? I'm out there, because I'm not gonna say everybody else is out there, because I'm talking about for the guys that was on there talking crazy.
Yeah,
I was on there talking crazy, but I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? But I told Will this. I said, yo, the funny thing is, all these guys on here every day getting on your live talking.
Yeah.
Right? All these guys ain't gonna play nobody. They ain't gonna come out and play. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. Yeah. You look at it on live, even when you there watching it, you like, yeah, it ain't about nothing. But when it's you and that guy checking up and them people surrounding, it's different. It's different, man. It's different. It's only a select few of people that can really, you know what I mean? It really don't bother them. See, me, and I'm not trying to say, you know, make it sound like I'm better than nobody, nothing, but see, me, I just live for that. Okay. Like, I'm looking like, damn.
All these people.
You know what I mean? And then it's like, so all y'all with him. That's how I'm looking at, all y'all with him. Okay. You know what I mean? That's just.
That crowd that y'all brought out, that you're on ice, that you're on ice.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's I'm talking about, man. People up on.
Pop, my guys and them. Shout out to Pops and them. Zone 18, they was all on top of the hill trying to look over. Yeah, man. Like,
it was so much, but it was love out there.
Yeah.
With no violence.
No violence, man.
It was
no
east
nonsense.
West, no nonsense.
East, West, multiple neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? No nonsense, man.
That's love.
Come to watch that.
That's Up in Smoke. That's this guy, man. That's this guy, and cause I don't want to leave out nobody. Your partner,
Matt Buckets.
Yeah, Matt Buckets, and Matt be on there talking this shit too.
Yeah,
but
see, look,
too.
and Matt Buckets, people come to see Matt Buckets. You know what I'm saying? Like people come to see Matt Buckets. People come to see Brandon. People come to see Ross.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like people come to see these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, yo, that crowd. It's like, I'm just saying, and like some people get up for it. Some people are staying away from that.
This call what it is. Some people fold.
Some people
neighborhood crowd.
Some people stand away from coming out there to even be around that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just different. You know what I mean? You don't know what these guys over here might be saying out loud.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like Barry Farms. I done seen people in Barry Farms tell Josh, like, man, you's a bitch ass. Like, they love Josh.
Yeah.
Man, fuck his bitch ass. You know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. Like, but really love him, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But just trying to get your head. Some people fold, though. Some people like, oh, shit. Like, are they really on some, You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It ain't play the game.
It ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Not saying that be happening at the Free Smoke Tour, but I can't control what 300 people say out their mouth. So you don't know what somebody might say.
But that's the love of it, though.
But that's the whole point. You in the trenches. You in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Can you do what you do 5-on-5, or can you do what you do when you overseas or when you go out of town? Yeah. Can you do that in your own city right here with 300 people surrounding you? You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, at least half of them going against you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Now, you know, I ain't promoting like, if me and you gonna play, you better thought about. Nah, we ain't doing that because that's gonna make the game turn to something else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't control people doing the side. People on the side, like, I got 200 on ice, I got 200 on tire, I got 100 on Ross. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Yeah. But as a player, you know that though, but you don't know, but you know. You get what I'm saying? So it's like yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I you know, you get what I'm saying? What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Let me one more question before we get up out of here. Before you get to stage. Matter of fact, two. All right, towards the end of your tour, are you gonna have a 5-on-5 game? A 5-on-5 game? Because you bring them out.
Yeah, I was thinking about. I can't say this though. I can put this on record. I am doing a tournament. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a 1-on-1 tournament.
Okay.
Right. It's gonna be guards like my size.
Okay.
Right. It's gonna be like the Westmore, the Tone, like the 6'3", 6'5".
Okay.
Those guys, and if I can get enough forward, bigger guards.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying? Like at least I can get 10 apiece. I know I can get 10 of the first two.
Yeah.
I get 10 apiece, so 30 people all together. We'll put up a tournament, and then the winner gonna get a big trophy and a cash prize. You know what I'm saying? Because my goal is to not trying to rush to make money, trying to do it right, let it build up the right way, not trying to just make it a rush job, try to get some money real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll fold it.
Right.
So trying to build it up the right way, whereas though, we can make money.
Right.
But the people that come to play makes money.
Right.
Because if you think about it technically, the Free Smoke Tour won't be nothing if these guys don't play.
Right.
And they playing for free.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So trying to get it where as though, like sponsorships and things like that, where as though I can just, like I ain't really looking to make out big right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to take care of y'all. I'm trying to take care of y'all because y'all are doing it for us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You coming out, like do you see Quan and BJ game?
No, I ain't see that game.
Like, that's the game everybody really talking about, like, man, these niggas out there wrestling and all that.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
I heard about that, yeah.
But they did that for free. You know what I'm saying? Just because I hit him and say, yo, what's up with you and Quan? Yo, what's up with you and BJ? Yeah. All right, we can do it. Like, you know what I mean? Quan, I know his job ain't gonna say this. Like, he done switched his days around at work to come play for free. Yeah. So it's only right I do something to try to look out for them. You get what I'm saying?
And it's different.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's different, and it makes people want to come and play.
You know what I'm saying?
Get that bump. Yeah.
Especially guys coming from like me, BJ, Quan, you know what I'm saying, Raj, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't play no serious college ball. You know what I mean? We semi-pros. Raj ain't played even one.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So we coming out there playing for free. So like, what if I get into the point where I can give you $350 to come play on Sunday? You know what I'm saying? Like, of course you're gonna play because you're playing for free anyway. Why not? You know what I'm saying? And then if it get built up even more, you might be coming out there making $1,000 to play a game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? So
look, some of y'all look, y'all stink. Yeah. It's over for y'all. By the time he start this, it's over.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. That's the ultimate goal for me. Like that's what I'm really trying to do. I'm trying to get players to be able to make money. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Because I ain't got to speak about us making money because if I'm in a position where I can pay a player $500,000, of course I made money off of it. You get what I'm saying? So that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? But that's the ultimate goal. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just trying to just have the what's happening thing on Sundays.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to have
some longevity joint with this.
Bruh, this is what's happening on Sundays.
Yeah.
All that we can go out there as a vendor, sell out stuff. He has no problem with anybody selling anything there.
Yeah.
And the players, they getting paid to come out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's only right that we're gonna buy his merchandise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? So
it make a lot of sense.
But for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all. And the main thing for me is having good games is the second thing. But the main thing to me is because if you put this on the drawing board before it happened and say, yeah, I'm expecting at least 200 to 300 black men out there, we're going to be at this court, people would say, nah, man, that shit going to be
mess.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And it ain't been that.
Right.
It ain't going to be that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the first thing I'm grateful for. You know what I'm saying? And the second thing is just people coming out to see basketball, man. It's just great to see basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And they get other people opportunities that come from the same route that I'm coming from to make a name.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Last month before I let you go. Let me ask you this. Do you think the pros gonna come back to play? And do you when you play against I'm talking about the NBA guys? Because my opinion, I don't think they want to smoke. I don't think they gonna come you hear them talk about Rudy coming back. Oh, none of that. I don't believe none of that.
But you talking about playing the free smoke?
No, not free smoke.
Oh, I was about to say.
The Barry Farms joint, not Barry Farms.
Brunson?
The Brunson League.
I think as the Brunson grows, more league guys are going to come through. You know what I'm saying? But of course, we probably need like some league influencers, you know what I'm saying, to try to get these guys to come through. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying me personally, I'm saying, but us as a city, we have a real derogatory way of trying to get people to come. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Man, you need to come get this smoke. You don't come, man, you ducking. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's like you gotta look at it like this, especially guys that went and they played in all these other programs and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So like Isaiah Thomas said, he like, just let me know where it's at. I'll pull up. I didn't DM him and say like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I need that on my resume. I'll come out there.
Yeah.
He like, hey, get on the flight, come on. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, if me and Isaiah get it on, man, that's just gonna be monumental, man. I'll do anything in my power, man, to get him here to do that. You know what I'm saying? That would be crazy. You talking about, that'd be like 1,000 people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to take that.
I ain't though.
You ain't gonna take it to the gym?
Nope. Nah.
Keep it outside?
Yeah. Because it's a different feel. You know what I'm saying? See, the reason why it is what it is because it's outside in a community. And just anybody can come over there. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the fact that you got anybody just coming there and just anybody is just there. Anybody, all of us there. And we just there to watch basketball. And when it's over, everybody just, we parlay for a while and we leave.
Right.
We clean up.
Right.
We leave.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Last one, I promise you the last one. The Philly guys. Are y'all gonna go up there and play them? Or
They was talking about because they was talking about on the live like a 5-on-5 thing, go out there. Yeah, definitely. There or here, it really wouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. And as far as like I'm trying to get some league guys to play in the free smoke, but that'll be like after I clean it up more.
Yeah.
I don't want to get a ref, but I'm gonna have to get a ref.
Yeah.
Just for keeping it clean, not like all the burp, carry, burp, like, you know what I mean? Not all that, but just to keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? And then, because a league guy coming there to play in that, we can't have you wrestling on we can't have you wrestling on that just came from work playing. Yeah. You ain't supposed to be wrestling on him. Yeah. Definitely can't have you wrestling on no millionaire, multi-millionaire. You know what I'm saying? That's really doing us a favor coming through. You know what I'm saying? But Quinn Cook and Isaiah Thomas, man, you know what I mean? That'll really, that's more of it's a personal thing for me, but it's more of a business thing for me, for them to come. Because when I go talk to somebody like, hey, look, Isaiah Thomas came through. You know what I'm saying? It was 1,500 people out there. You ain't hear that gunshot, no punch thrown, nothing.
Easy to sell.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, man, Quinn Cook, you know what I mean? Especially imagine like if the Lakers win. Quinn Cook would be 2-time champion.
I mean, which we is.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. But should this really count though if y'all win this?
Yeah.
That should count in the record books?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, cool.
You count the Spurs?
That's different. That's different because they played half of the season and then played the real playoffs.
Ours is what?
This is just half of the season and then And then what is it? What is it?
We let people gain weight, lose weight. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole.
I mean, listen. I mean, we see what y'all doing. We get it. We get it. But anyway, back to what I was saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
So they win. 2-time champion. You know what I mean? He from right up the street from us. You know what I'm saying? We come together, get it on. You know what I'm saying? Even if we got to take the crowd up DC. You know what I'm saying? Because not saying I'm just gonna do anything them guys say, but I mean, for you coming down onto the platform, you need me come out there. Okay, we're gonna bring Baltimore out there.
You know what I'm saying? That won't be a bad idea.
No, that'd be a great idea. And on a personal standpoint, I went out there and got you out of there. That'd be lovely for me. And we go back, we go back on 95, you know what I mean? Back on 295. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Or I'll go out there, turn around. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? Or I go out there and I get the L. You send us back on the road. You know what I'm saying? But either way, on a business standpoint, it's great either way.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Just don't let me beat you 7-0 and Terry, just don't lose 7-0. You get what I'm saying? Just make it, as long as it's interesting, then it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's basically it. You know what I mean? It's more like I don't got no, I ain't got no problem with Quinn. I like Quinn. You know what I mean? Quinn cool. You know what I mean? We like, I met him through Will. You know what I'm saying? Met him out Berry Farms. I played against out Berry Farms. Played against him down in Brunson. That's my guy. You know what I mean? He showed love to the Free Smoke Tour. He reposted it. He let people know about it. So that's really my guy. You know what I'm saying? I just want him just for, you know what I mean? That's the type of competition I like. You know what I'm saying?
The title Free Smoke, man.
Yeah.
You want all the smoke.
Yeah, I definitely want all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? But
well, listen, man.
That's the type of guys I want for right now. You know what I mean?
Dip would like to thank you for joining the platform,
man. You know what I mean? You know you my guy, man. I mean, anybody, you know what I mean? Anybody got their thing booming, man, I come on there and show some love, man, to anybody. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. But you know you my guy, so yeah.
Yeah. Y'all heard it first, and y'all can see him all summer long.
T. Hosley, baby. New Jack City, baby.
You can be sharing it out,
Tour. You see what's going on.
TED TV. Holla.